We went for a long one.
Our microphones are popping really fast.
Which is, it's funny because when I watch it back over, people you can't hear the pop. It's
Maybe
only
just the
in our
headphones,
headphones.
then.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just because we're too loud in our own
good.
headphones.
That makes sense.
Because we like to hear ourselves because we're really egotistical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Mildly
it.
narcissistic.
Yeah, I love it. Anyways, welcome back, everyone.
Hi.
What we learned this week. We're back here. It's episode 43.
43, yes. Yes,
we
sir.
are 9. After this, we'll be 9 episodes away from our 1 year.
Holy fuck.
Wait, we need the obligatory. Wow, we're already at 49
Wow, we're already at
episodes.
episodes.
wow.
43 episodes. Wow, we're at 43.
Most of the time it's genuine for me, but
Do we don't have anything planned for our 1 year yet. We should figure something out. We should do
yeah.
something fun for our 1 year.
Got to go to the club.
Just do we're at the club right now.
Dude,
we're doing a podcast.
We've got to book like a fancy SUV ride to the club. We're all going to be dressed up in suits. And they're going to be like, oh, what's the occasion? We're like, it was our 100th episode.
It was our 100th episode.
Yeah.
No, not our 100th episode. Our 1 year anniversary.
1 year, yeah.
It would only
that's
be
true.
52 episodes.
Yeah.
Because we do them every week.
We're just going to say it's
So we'll do that. We'll do that for the
Okay.
100th. Yeah, we'll do that for the 100th episode.
Yeah. The 100th episode will be big, but
Okay.
this is only
Yeah, the 1
50.
year we could bring in like poppers or something.
Or we just get we do our hammered episode.
Hammered.
We should do our hammered episode.
We'll have to do an afternoon one.
Wait, were we not supposed to be
Yeah.
drinking this entire time?
Were we not supposed to be hammered on an
damn it.
episode?
This is a sober county.
Yeah, so right now, you guys should plan
Could you
on...
imagine if this is a sober county?
Oh, God.
This entire
county would
sound-
be
No
desert
one would
town.
live here.
Nobody would
Yeah, it'd
be
be
here.
a desert town. Anyways, so just so you all know, be prepared for episode 52 to be an absolute shit show because I think we're going to just get drunk.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, we'll just get fucking hammered.
Cool.
Be absolutely fucking hammered.
Yeah, we'll do an evening episode that
Yeah.
day because
That'd be fun.
I don't want to be.
Yeah, that
hammered
would be a lot
I don't
of
want to be
fun.
hammered at noon.
No, because I'll sleep all day. I'll literally get home and be like, "Wow, I'm way too drunk to be awake right now." And then
I have no problem
fall
being
asleep.
hammered at noon, so I say we just go for it.
Yeah,
I own it.
Yeah, why not?
I'm not driving anywhere, so.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be something too. Yeah, I'd have to get picked up. I'm not gonna drive home.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
everything around here's in walking distance. We could just go get food afterwards.
Uvu Java.
Uvu Java. I've never
I've
been
had
to.
Uvu Java. It's a Vine.
You've never taken an Uber before?
No, it's
I was gonna
it's
say.
a Vine.
Oh.
He says, "What do you think about Uber?" And the guy he was like a microphone he was holding to him. And he goes, I've never been to Uvu Java. Bro,
Uvu Java.
it's Uber. It's Uber.
Awesome.
Oh God. Anyways, so
Internet's amazing.
all right, before we get to this week's topics, which I think are going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Should we go over our skill
Let's
first?
do it.
Sure.
So our skills from last week first.
Skills from last week first. I'll start it up
go.
because I never started up, so I'll start it up. My skills this week were to go to the gym. Go to the gym at least
the
3
gym.
times. I didn't. I went once, and I'll go today again. But the rest of them were at home. I worked
Yeah,
out.
that's not
It
bad.
was just at home. I
Yeah.
mean, it was a busy week of
For sure.
shit showness.
For sure.
I didn't do it, guys. I worked out at home, so it counts. But
Yeah.
you know,
That's not too bad.
if you count today, then it'll be twice that I've gone this week, and I only wanted to go 3 times, so I'm pretty much there. If each of my at-home workouts counts as half a workout, then I'm basically at 3. So
Nice.
I'm good.
Good shit.
Nailed it.
shit. That's
Fucking nailed it.
Fucking nailed it.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Who's
what about
next?
you, Walker?
All right, so my goal was to read a book a day. I got like just over halfway there. So I got 4 books done this week. One of them was technically an audiobook, but I'm going to count it.
Yeah, that's still. Yeah, it's still.
I count it.
Yeah.
I count them when I
So-
read them.
Absolutely.
They're all business books for the most part because that's what I'm really trying to focus on right now. I was getting my shit together, but yeah. And then if you want to include me reading kids books to my kids, then
I
you
count
can
it.
throw 2 more books on there as well. So
it. Yeah.
thank you, Junie B. Jones.
Yo,
Appreciate it.
JB
Jones.
Jones,
Yeah.
what up? Always up in here.
So I got to ask this question. It
Yeah.
runs off of your ones, like the kid books. Do you guys remember those like super fucking thin books with the gold spine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It took me so long to like pinpoint that exact memory because I was asked about it if I remembered like those super skinny kid books with like the gold.
It was all
spines.
they were all like not nursery rhymes, but
Oh, they're like kid stories.
They were like
Yeah,
classic kid stories. Yeah,
I've
but they
got
were
a-
like
I've got a few.
maybe
Golden
10
Lamb or
pages
something?
long.
Or
I
like-
think it was Golden Lamb.
yeah, I've
not sure,
got
though.
a few of them at my parents' house somewhere.
But it was just like the previous conversation that I had, just like this wave of nostalgia hit, and it was
Yeah.
like I could see
Did
images
you
of
shed
the
a
picture
tear?
books.
Did you shed a tear?
Almost.
You
Almost.
shed a tear? Oh, I love it.
Like, oh my god,
My childhood.
Oh, I love it. All right, Drake, what's your skill?
little golden books.
Little golden books.
There you
yeah.
go.
Okay.
What was your skill?
Actually, I
Wes?
remember that. I remember them coming in the fucking
In the
sleeve.
sleeves. Yeah.
Dude, there's 607 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking
fuck
bet,
that.
dude.
Collect them all today.
Put the link in the description. So my skill for last week was to delete a fuck ton of people, or like clear up basically my feeds on all my social media, which I did. Facebook, I cleared out at, I think it was like just short of 200 people.
Did you get put in jail?
No.
Fuck you.
Dude, it literally
What
like
the
no
hell?
notifications, no reaching out, nothing. Like I just deleted all these people, and it wasn't in like one bracket where like I didn't like write the names down and then just like tag
You
all
just
of
scroll
them.
through.
I just went through and
Yeah, I scrolled extensively through my feed
Yeah.
and just kept a note mentally of like names
see
of
what,
people that were posting stuff that was just like it's not my humor or
Yeah.
like whatever. It's just like I don't want to
just
see
weren't
this
really
every day.
feeling it,
Yeah. So just scrolling, and then I just ended up, like I said, kept a name like list pretty much, and then just pop, deleted, and then pop. I was only doing like 10 increments,
Right.
and then got those all deleted, and then I re-added like a bunch of shit posting
Of course.
pages and stuff.
Because why not?
Yeah.
When you're sad boy, you
Dude.
look at the sad boy memes.
Sad boy memes, and they don't make you a sad boy.
See, I feel like it would be easier almost just to like delete my entire Facebook and
then
start a new
start a
one.
new
and just
one.
re-add
Yeah.
people. Yeah, because I feel like that'd be.
But then there's so
less
many
work.
friend requests, and it's just to
I
me at this
know.
point, it's just like I'm just gonna keep the old one.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I would just start a second one first, and then go through your old, like your current list, and just pick up people that you really want to follow, and then
Yeah.
delete
Why
your other
not? But
account.
then why not just unfollow the current ones? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I was thinking the same thing, like just start a new one. But at the end of the day, man, like over so much time, I've added so many people that like even like because I've always been that guy that just adds pretty much anybody who
Oh,
sends
we
me.
met at the bar here.
Yeah,
yeah,
you know, and
I'm just not active on Facebook, like enough
Right.
to be able to go
Yeah.
out and do that. So
yeah, pretty. If it's not sharing stuff from this, it's
Yeah, I use it for the
like,
podcast, and that's pretty much it.
shit
now.
posting.
I use
Actually, I've been really active
Memes.
lately. I've been seeing stuff on there, and I'm like, oh, I want to share that.
I use it for marketing and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's different, you know, because like you don't really deal with personal stuff. You just post, you know.
yeah,
But I don't know.
show skis.
yeah, most definitely.
All right, cool. So those were our skills for last week. Everybody did all right, except for Jake, as usual. Do we have our skills for this week, boys?
Yeah, I got one.
All right. Who's starting it up? Walker, you started up this time.
Okay, yeah, I got you. So my goal for this week, I actually just downloaded all the tools that I need to get this done. I want to make a simple mobile app.
Hey.
Mobile app.
Mobile app. So
a
I've been
mobile,
studying.
a mobile.
I've been studying some like coder stuff online just because I'm trying to get more familiar with the tech space, and I want to try making like just like something simple that I can launch my phone and show people. Just super
Boom.
easy. So
It's just it's like Uber for boobs. It's called
Boober.
Boobers.
Boobers.
Yeah, boobers.
all right. So give me an actual app idea because I'm curious. I want to try to make something
Okay.
simple.
It's called what I would look like with a beard, and it's just you just put your face in front of the camera.
It's just
and
a
But you
picture
could
of a
just
beard on
you could
there.
just get somebody that can create Snapchat filters.
That's already
and
on
do that.
Snapchat. Yeah,
Is
the
it?
beard thing is already on Snapchat.
Just get a hold of that
how
guy
About,
and-
how about you do an app where
No.
I don't know.
What you could do, it's kind of like a pattern thing. It's been around for a little bit, but you could make an app where it's like an interconnectivity thing to where like you're able to connect with other people, but it's just for like anonymous bush sex.
All right.
Nope.
What would you call it? What would you
That's
call it?
Grinder.
Oh wait, that's Grinder. Oh, we already knew. All right, I got one. This one's super
All right,
simple.
all
This
right.
one's super simple. All right, Happy Birds or not Flappy
Flappy Birds.
Flappy Birds, whatever. That became a huge hit. Super simple game, right?
Yeah.
So I got an even simpler game that's going to be an even huger hit. Ready? You just put a button on there, and it just says tap this button, and it counts the amount of taps, and then it shows a worldwide leaderboard.
I mean, I can
You
already
could do that, and
I
people
can
would
l-
download it.
People
I can
would
literally-
fucking play that game.
I can
dude.
literally download a counter or like accounting system right now and make
Yeah.
that happen. I can make that happen in like 20 minutes.
That's what I'm
Do
saying. Do
Boom.
it.
There you
I
go.
might do that.
TM, that's ours
Yeah.
now. You can't steal that. That's mine.
That's hilarious. That's fucking
See,
hilarious.
it's simple, but you would download it.
We
and
should
you'd
make
go,
it
"I wanna
super
fucking
epic
do
where
this."
like whenever they start tapping, it plays like this like loud metal music.
Yeah, you get like achievements.
And, you
Yeah.
pick a playlist. You can pick from playlists. You can pick like a metal. You can pick rap. You can pick country, and it just plays, and it gets like more and more intense as you click and as you go through. So once you hit like 10,000 clicks, it's just like metal, just.
You can earn points to like change the theme of the
Yes.
background.
There you go.
All right,
Yes,
perfect.
there it
There you
is.
go.
But it's like super cheesy, stupid shit. So like you could change the background color to green,
I want to make
but
it
it's like
like
MS
yeah.
Paint.
I want to make it overly epic and
Oh,
have like
yeah.
not that much gameplay
Yeah.
mechanic. Just,
For sure.
just
It's just you tapping.
Like no animation on the button.
I think it's a golden idea,
That's a great
right?
idea.
Yeah,
Let's
it's pretty
do it.
solid.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
super
down for that.
straightforward.
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
If we start making money off that, I want.
You know
some.
that you would.
I want some money.
People are fucking ridiculous. We could just put ads on it and start
You
making
just put
some
ads
cash.
on
There you go.
Perfect.
No,
Dude,
don't ruin
alright.
it with abs. With ads.
Abs.
Abs. Abs.
Never ruin
ads.
anything with abs.
Yeah, whatever gets ruined with ads. Ads. I can't
Ads.
say
We don't have ads.
Ads.
We don't have ads.
I've got a lot of ads.
Anyways, into our first segue ad. No, I'm just kidding.
And now on to our first sponsor.
Anyways,
fucking nobody.
Anyways, patreon.com/WWLTW podcast. You should go ahead and go there. Patreon. There's multiple different levels that you can go to. Ooh, you can do $1 a month. You could do $5 a month. You could do $10 a month. If you're real boss,
You could just give us all your money.
You could do
I
like
mean, dude.
$25 a month if you
help
really
us
wanted to.
give you
Help
better
us
content.
help you. Also, our video editing software, or video recording software, is expiring soon, so we're gonna have to make a purchase, and it's not cheap. So, if you want to help us out, go to patreon.com /WWLTW podcast. Anyways, that was my segue. So, on to the next skill. Drake, what do you got, boss?
Survive.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I think this week, because I want to steer away from video game stuff, but I just started one recently that is phenomenal, and I really want to get it down. Like I really want to.
Like a game?
Yeah,
Oh.
but I don't know. I think you know what.
What are you gonna do, boss?
That is the question.
Yeah.
I was thinking kickflip, but I don't have my deck anymore.
You said kickflip?
Yeah.
Like on a skateboard?
Yeah.
Kickflip?
But I don't have my skateboard anymore.
I do.
I still got my old.
Got
I have
longboard.
one.
Yeah.
I have one. I have a
Stop over at
skateboard.
my house. I'll get
I
you
have a
on a
skateboard.
skateboard.
I'm also gonna buy a new skateboard. So, because I already got a nice longboard, so I want to get a good skateboard now.
Yeah, because that's literally why I got rid of my skateboard. Was
Actually, I have a good
And
deck. I
longboard.
just need
trucks.
a good
He's got the
deck.
best deck.
I got a great deck. Tell you what, my deck is fucking amazing.
Deck is
Jesus
huge.
God, I got a
Christ.
big
Huge.
deck.
Jesus fucking
Everybody
Christ.
loves my deck. I go through
got a long one.
Every time
Long
I
deck.
stroll through the park with my deck out, everybody's like, "God damn it, what a nice
One that's
deck."
public indecency. That will not stand up in court.
Sometimes
Redact that.
Sometimes I just whip my deck out in public, and I'm like, "Yo, who wants to see me do some sick tricks on this deck?"
Okay, so my skill for the week is I want to consolidate my summer clothes. I'm gonna go through my
Yeah?
tub
Gonna
because
do
I
a little
swapped
spring
out.
cleaning
Yeah,
in
because
the
I swapped out when I redid my closet. I put all my winter stuff up.
Yeah.
So I have all my summer stuff in a big like tub. So I'm gonna go through that and get rid of all the stuff that I never wear.
There you go.
I think one of my favorite things in life is
That kind of
clearing
plays on
out shit that
mine
you don't
too,
need.
actually. Damn
Yeah.
it! Stop. Your guys are playing on my skill for the week, fuckers.
Like Jake, you don't need him. You can just.
Yeah. You just get rid of me. I mean, except for the rent. Yeah. So my skill for the week was, well, you guys kind of already using it. I want to get rid of a bunch of shit. So like last year, I focused on clothing,
Yeah.
and I overhauled and got rid of a fuckload of clothing. And so this year, I want to focus on something else. I don't know which area it is yet, but I really want to get to the point where when we eventually move, I don't have to go, fuck, I have a lot of shit to pack
Yeah,
and move.
there's a bunch
I just
of
want
tubs.
like a couple boxes and the big shit, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then I'm done. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
essentials. If I'm not using it, don't need it, kind of thing.
The minimalistic
sure.
lifestyle.
That's the life that I would love, honestly. So yeah, I kind of want to do that this week. And I also, aside, because you know me, I got to be different. My side skill for the week is I would love to. I've been afforded the opportunity. I was telling him about it earlier, and I haven't told you yet. Buzzsprout, who is our hosting feed for the podcast, hashtag not sponsored, reached out to us and gave us the opportunity to work on new platform that allows us to interact with sponsors who are looking for
Really?
people to sponsor them. So we can send in proposals to them and
Nice.
tell them why they should choose us and everything like that. There's like there's thousands of people on there that are looking.
Good
It
shit.
breaks it up by different, there's reviews that people need done. There's all kinds of crazy shit. So I would like to get at least one deal done this week.
Dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be
fun
cool.
for the podcast.
Fucking sweet.
And just
Which,
so
I mean,
all of you know, I'm not trying to just stick with like, the typical mid-roll or like beginning of the roll, advertisements where we're segueing into it. I would like to do like reviews so that you guys can kind of see stuff that is out there that is offered. And we are nitpicking as well. I'm nitpicking between like ones that I think our audience would be interested in.
Yeah.
So I am being selective with that. I'm not just going out to everybody. And I want to do different stuff rather than just segue into an advertisement.
For sure.
I mean, we're not going to showcase products that we don't actually believe in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
And if we don't believe in them, we'll be honest.
Yeah.
So if we do a review, I'll be fucking honest with that review.
Dude.
You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
hell yeah. So those are my skills for the week, I think.
I like it.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
Good shit.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Sweet. Should we
Show
get
notes.
down to the dirty show notes? Huh?
All
Dirty
right,
bits.
so
The dirty bits.
last week, Jake made a post about some topics
I did.
that our viewers wanted to talk about, or
Yes.
at least listen about.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
we should get started on that.
So thank you very much
Yeah,
for
thank
for
you everyone that participated.
Great ideas.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. I was really surprised with the turnout of how many people responded with topics that they would like us to talk about. We got some really, really good ones, and I think we'll go over maybe a couple of them this week. You know what I'm saying?
We can do that.
Nitpick it
And if
a little
anything,
bit.
we have that list
we can run off
to
of,
draw
for
from,
sure. For sure. So, are you guys ready? We're going to start with one right here. Ready? All right. So this one comes in from Carmen. She wants to know.
Where is she?
What are some emergency room stories that you have? You got any emergency room stories? Times you've been to the little ER. Times you thought you should have gone to the ER and you didn't. Stuff like that.
Oh, that's a good one.
A lot.
That increases this.
Yeah, exactly.
tenfold.
There you go.
But, no,
All
I
right,
got one story.
You got one?
Yeah, super
All right.
simple. It's not anything super interesting,
All
but
right, it just needs to be a story.
I was a young kid. I was probably like 8 or 9 or so, and then so my little brother was just like a little baby at the time.
Okay.
He had this toy ball that he rolled under the couch, and I was like, "Oh, I'll go get that shit for you quick." I didn't realize that there was a loose furniture staple, like a big staple, just hanging out underneath. And I went and I just threw my hand underneath, and the staple got wedged
Nice.
into the bone of my hand.
Fucking nice.
And so I had this gnarly scar from when I was 10 years old still on my finger. And it was just bleeding everywhere. They had to I had to get stitches. They had to pull some of the staple out from the other end because it went all the way through.
Fucking
I didn't even know that
Christ,
staples were
dude.
that sturdy to do that.
Yeah.
But
Well, you probably like caught the corner of it and it
Yeah.
straightened out as your hand.
that's
was going
exactly
in
right.
there.
Yeah. So that was fun. So that's what that little tiny thing right there.
That's
is from.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
son.
was
You killed
fucking
yourself.
gnarly.
Dude.
I was freaking out because I was just like a 9-year-old with like this bleeding hand. I was like,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna die.
I fucking bet, dude.
But yeah,
Because that's the one thing, like I'll agree with you. Even not like past the childhood thing. Like my hands, I can take a fucking beating. Like I can get fucking bruised up and like just gnarly shit.
Yeah.
But my hands, dude, like I passed out at work once because like I caught one of the trailers. You know how they have those latches?
Oh,
I caught it
Slice
as
your
I
hands.
was trying to fucking undo the latch, and it caught underneath my nail and peeled just the first couple layers off. It was literally like you rolling up a piece of paper.
oh god.
And I was looking, I was like, whoa, and it wasn't bleeding because it wasn't
Should we
really
put a trigger warning in this episode for people that don't
detailed.
want-
Yeah.
Yeah, here's pictures of it right now.
But yeah, it wasn't until I started cleaning it and like how sensitive that tissue was that
Yeah.
I like got really woozy and like I went to the office. I was like, I'm gonna pass out. And boom. Yeah, I woke up like sitting against
you
the
did
wall.
pass
I
out.
passed out. Yeah, I passed out. And,
no,
Yeah, I woke
buddy.
up sitting against the wall with like my supervisor. He was like, "Hey, did you drink this water?" And I said, "What happened?"
What happened?
What happened?
Oh God.
I've got one other ER story. It's
All right.
super simple one. I was working this customer service job, and first of all, I will never ever work customer service ever again.
Yeah.
because fuck that. I was taking like 300 phone calls a day, writing like 50, 60 emails,
Yeah, that's-
doing the chatbot stuff, all
The
that
best stuff in the
fun
world,
stuff.
dude. I love customer service.
Yeah, but it gets stressful. And one day I was not feeling good already. I had like a serious migraine. I was dealing with phone call after phone call after phone call with like pissed off customers because nobody ever says like
No.
they don't call you to say, oh, you're doing such a good job. So I decided to keep like just busting ass trying to get things cleared out on the queue.
I'm sorry. I'm
cool,
I'm sorry. I'm listening.
No, yeah,
I'm
that's
totally
cool.
listening.
You're
but
good, you're good.
somebody just Snapchatted us and said, this is in reference to last week's episode. They said listening to Drake scream, but he doesn't have any balls is the highlight of my week. Yes, highlight of our week as well. Trust us on that.
All right.
Okay.
No, you guys are good.
Anyways,
Walker.
sorry.
It's cool.
Sorry. Go on. Continue.
So I got really stressed out and started freaking out. Basically, I don't know why I had like a minor panic attack or something at work, and then all of a sudden I started having a seizure. So I had never had a seizure before, but I freaked out so hard that I like started twitching out and like I had to have the
your little
ambulance
Michael
called.
J.
Holy
Fox.
fuck, dude.
Yeah, because I think that day I took like something like 210 phone calls and I was just stressed and whatever. And I
Yeah.
just freaked out. I started like doing this and I fell to the ground. They called me an ambulance and they didn't pay for the ambulance. I had to pay for the ambulance.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
And it was expensive. Like, and the hospital was like 2 blocks up the road. Cost me $800.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's
immediately when you get an
fucking
ambulance ride, it's about $600.
But why wouldn't the workplace call for like?
Well, because
Yeah.
you
Why
have
wouldn't
to,
they
you
pay
have
for
to
that?
because you have to make a claim.
I did
so
though. Yeah, but they
fucked up.
denied it. So
That's
yeah.
so fucked up.
I was pissed.
I hate that shit. I hate to hear that shit.
Yeah, dude. It was bullshit. So
Fuck those guys.
Well, I've got a couple emergency room stories. One that was not. I mean, I guess it was emergent, but I don't know. When I was a kid,
it was emergent.
I
Divergent.
do you know like the plastic straws and they have like that paper film, the paper thing around them?
Yeah.
I'm genuinely curious.
All right, here we are.
So like, mind you guys, I was young when this happened, like real young, like third grade, second grade, something like that, maybe first. I don't know. So I thought like I took a piece of that off, like the whole thing. I took it off, and I like thought, what would this feel like if it was in my ear canal?
What the fuck?
So I did that, and then it got stuck, and I couldn't get it out.
Dude.
So I was in class when this happened. Like I was in a classroom. So my teacher had to call my parents. Yep, that was pretty much me.
Miss Blank. Miss Blank.
That was pretty much me. And so my mom had to come pick me up, take me to the emergency room, and they literally just took tweezers and just were like,
And the school nurse couldn't do that?
well, no.
Oh yeah, good point.
Because it was, I'm going to be honest with you guys, pretty fucking deep in there. Like he had to
like stuff it in there.
He had to get the big tweezers.
yeah, I don't know why I did
wanna
it.
hear what it sounds like when I drink. What are the straws?
I don't know why I did it. I don't know if I just thought,
You were
I
a
wonder
kid,
what
man.
this sounds like.
You're impulsive. You
just-
like.
But why would I just put it in my ear?
You just act, dude. So here's one. I'm totally gonna throw my sister under the bus.
All right.
She stuck a Hot Wheel
Yeah.
wheel with the axle still attached up her nose, and it got so deep that we had to lay her on top of the kitchen table. And I remember this because it was the first time I'd ever heard my sister like blood curdle scream because she didn't know what was going on. And it wasn't bad. It was like nowhere near as bad as she thought it was, because my mom was like, lay down on the table, and she's like, what? And then like suddenly she's now on the table. My dad's in her face with tweezers, like going up her nose to get this fucking Hot Wheel.
Your dad's a legend. Okay,
But why the fuck would she do that?
I don't know.
Kids are dumb.
Here's a fun one.
He did it the smart way. I would have like flipped her over and just started
Right.
beating the back of their head until it comes out.
Here's a fun one involving.
It's like coughing, patting someone's back. What the fuck is? You're dumb.
Here's a fun one involving your father that I didn't need to go to an ER, but I probably should have gotten stitches. One time when we were hanging out, it was maybe 5 minutes after my parents left the house, by the way, and we were on the snowmobile.
We're littler.
We're
I think it was like
sixth grade, seventh
something
grade,
like that,
maybe.
yeah.
Okay.
We were on the snowmobiles messing around, and so one person or two people would be on the snowmobile, one faced backwards, kind of like when you're jet skiing and somebody's on the back with like skis
You're, like,
or whatever.
towing.
Yeah. And so I was on the back. I was getting towed. I was on a snowboard, and so I fell because they shit whipped me, right? So I fell and let go, and the snowboard came unclipped from me. So when I went to sit up from the snow, because I was laying down, when I went to sit up, the snowboard caught me, and it was still going, and just caught me. And I was like, oh, that hurt. And as I open up my eye, there is just a stream of blood coming from my face. And I was like, Drake, get your dad. We need to go inside.
This is fine.
I was like, Drake, get your dad. And he goes, so his dad goes, I'm not fucking calling your parents. They just left. I'm not calling them already. So he puts like one of those butterfly Band-Aids on it, and he's that should be all right. Well, the blood was pooling, and I still have a scar from it, but the blood was pooling so bad that it kept ripping it open more.
Oh, shit.
And so he goes, I'm still not calling him. So he pinches it and super glues the bitch shut. Works fine.
I mean, that
Super glue and
works.
epoxy.
Yo,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, that's how you know that man was in the military.
Yeah.
That he knows super glue is what works well. So yeah, that was one
That and
time.
duct tape, man.
It was one time that I probably should have gone and didn't.
What's the line from the Avengers from Captain America's like, if you die, walk it off?
Yeah. If you die, walk it off.
What's my last? Oh, my last one would be my car accident.
Yeah.
I had rolled my car 4 times, and I decided I was going to just hit my head on the door as it caved in. And so I had a nice little split open skull right here.
Jesus.
Or not skull. The skull was fine, intact, but I had a nice little split
A nice
down to
gaping hole in
the
his-
skull. Yeah. So they had to throw some staples in that bitch. But that was it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think I've had any other ER visits.
When anybody ever says like throw some staples in it, I actually just imagine like an office stapler just going.
Similar.
Yeah, is it that?
Have you ever seen them do it?
I think of
like a medical stapler, and I've never seen one.
Yeah,
before.
I mean, you're awake the whole
Yeah.
time.
You just numbed out,
they
topical.
all they do is they put a shot in the actual like spot where they're putting it. So like mine was right.
Oh, to
here
kinda
in my head.
numb it?
Yeah, they put a shot in there to numb it, and then it's literally just like this white staple, almost like ear piercing guns.
Yeah.
Oh,
very
okay.
similar to that, and it's got staples, and they just line up the 2 edges, and they just go. They pinch it, and they go, and it just you can
Clink,
hear it
clink,
make the staple
clink.
noise, and it just go.
Yeah.
Staples it in,
I'm
and then the
good.
weird part is they naturally fall out on their own, like the skin rejects them. So you can like I remember the one was falling out, and they're like, "Don't pull them out." And I was like, "Okay." And then like I just kept feeling the one coming out, and I was like, "I'm pulling this bitch out." And so I just pulled it, and I was like, "Yep, we're good."
We're good.
yeah.
We're golden.
And then you have to go in and get the rest removed, but you don't even feel it when they remove them. I mean, it's so simple. They
Yeah.
literally just go. They basically pull them out.
Because they're just puncture wounds.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
they're just come right out.
So yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy shit. But
Yeah.
I think those were I think those are my only ER stories that I remember. I don't know.
Yeah, I've only had two experiences. Well, one of them I should have gone to the hospital and was really similar to your car crash one because it was also a car crash.
Yeah, when you ripped your nipple off.
Yeah, and then yeah, that was a fun story. I'll never listen to Avenged Sevenfold again. But the one I was playing basketball in grade school, and I went up for like an alley-oop or something, and came back down. And you know how like typically they hit and then roll their ankle because their weight's weird.
Yeah.
So when I came down, my ankle for some reason was already at that angle, so there was no rolling process.
It
It was
just
just
went
straight
shit.
joint into the ground, and I cracked my growth plate
Ooh.
in my ankle. Yeah, so
Damn.
my left leg is actually shorter than my right leg.
You're a gimp?
I'm gonna start calling you Stumpy.
That's why I stand with my hips like at different angles because I build up pressure in my lower back.
Are you moonwalking? What are you doing there?
Well, like when I stand, I have to shift my weight. Like I
okay.
stand with one leg.
I never knew that you had
Yeah.
a disability.
Yeah, I should get a card. Honestly, get good parking.
Get the
You
good
could get a
parking.
club- You
Yeah.
could get a clubfoot shoe.
Club. It didn't change anything like externally. It just like the leg just isn't
Just all
as
the
long.
internals, the
Yeah.
brain, everything.
Yeah, just
affected it
the
all.
ripple effect. It just sent a shockwave to my brain.
psychologically.
Yeah.
I'll never be the same.
But yeah, the one that I should have gone to the hospital, I've got actually got a really nice scar on the bottom of my chin. Got into a car crash. It was like the first car I ever got. It was like a 2001 Maxima, and that's the car that I wanted. It was
Yeah.
a 2001 Maxima for some fucking reason. And so I get this car, and I'm getting off work. I was working where I was
Getting off
working.
or
at
were
the
you
time.
going to work?
I was getting off
Oh, you're
work.
getting off work.
And I'm driving home down this trail that was on like connecting the two properties of where I worked and where I lived. Super nice setup. It was amazing. I could never be late for work. Always was, but I
didn't have to be.
But I came around this corner like fresh off. I think I was like 16, 17, something like that. And something like jamming, not thinking about mortality. And I came around this corner, and it was fresh gravel because I just finished making this trail. Back end goes off. It was about like probably half a foot worth of dip from the gravel to grass. Back end flips off. Thought I was like I needed to correct it, so I overcorrected to the right because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Brings the tail end back up, snaps the tail end into the air, hits the gravel straight on, and by that point I had already anticipated like, oh, I'm gonna straighten it out once the tail end comes back. Straighten it out, and where it landed sent me straight into a tree, going 55 miles an hour.
Oh my god, dude.
No shirt, no seatbelt.
Yo, ripped his nipple.
The last thing I remembered seeing was the top of the steering wheel. Like it was literally like, beep, and like I woke up like face down, like just covered in blood.
Oh my god.
And what happened is the airbag, when it went off, it caught me as I was like flying towards the windshield.
And just brought you back.
And it brought me back, but when it brought me back, my chin hit the steering wheel. And then the top of my head hit the roof.
Ouch.
Because I hit that tree so fucking hard, dude. Because I don't know how they make Maximas, but I hit that tree so fucking hard, it pushed my whole engine block back and almost pushed out every part of my dash.
Yeah.
That's how hard I fucking hit that tree.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. Totaled the car that I had for maybe a month. I was so pissed.
Well, I'm happy
and
that
I
you're
should have
alive.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I definitely had more than a minor concussion.
Yo,
you never went to the
last
hospital.
car accident I got in, it was the only time my airbags ever deployed.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, like usually you're supposed to get a mark from that, and I hit this guy. Like I fucking hit him.
Yeah.
It was a rear end collision. Like I was probably going 35, 40 maybe.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any bruising. I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
I got no marks from the airbag. It was surprised.
Shit.
It caught me. Like it fucking got me.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't feel a fucking thing from
Yeah.
it. I mean, I felt a little like almost like when you get a fresh burn, and it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
when the air hits it,
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
that's or like a
Sensitive for a while.
sunburn almost. When
Like
you
a
put-
rug burn.
yeah. That was
Yeah.
it. It was mild. So.
Because do it without a shirt on. It's a different experience.
Yeah, maybe not.
Because
Especially when you're going at maximum power.
So like I had,
I see what I did.
I fucking
I had
hate
a
us.
bunch of burns and stuff on the inside of my arm, and then like he had said, actually I used to have it. You could visually see like where that fucking burn was.
Yeah.
And it basically like cut my nipple in half
Oh.
and just like tore off. Like
He still
tons
has a
of-
full nipple.
Yeah, I still have a full
Yes,
nipple.
He's got
Yeah.
a nipple.
But
Don't
it just
get
like
twisted.
all the tissue like just wow.
Oh god.
Yeah, and it just scorched like crazy.
Damn.
So I
Son.
started getting tattoos because I felt ugly.
That might be the most painful thing I've ever heard of in my life. Like, oh yeah, my nipple's cut in half. Like,
Yeah.
no,
No, it's not.
It was more like the
It's not.
areola
Yeah.
that cut. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It wasn't like the physical like nip. It was
like an areolar.
yeah.
You got an areola transplant.
Regardless, it sounds terrible. So I'm
Yeah,
sorry
it was
about that.
crazy. I should have gone to the hospital, but I didn't because my dad's like, "We got to go pick up your sister at school," and I was
used
like,
to have-
"Okay."
He used to have an areola grande. Now he has an areola minimum.
Oh my god.
I quit. I quit this podcast. That has officially broken me.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, I'll have to when I end up eventually when I fucking shave my beard off, I'll show you the scar.
Okay.
Because it's monster.
Don't shave it.
Because I could see my my chin bone. And I just didn't go to the hospital.
All right, we ready for the next one then?
Yeah,
Anybody
let's
else
do the
got
next one.
emergency room stories?
No, I think that's
No?
pretty much it. Everything
Good.
else I've kind of
All right.
taken
Just
care
when I
of
got
myself.
my first bee sting because I'm super allergic.
Oh, yeah.
I got stung on my neck, which is like the worst place to get stung when you're allergic to bees.
Crack my fucking shit, dog.
The 2 second story here. So I got stung on my neck, which is the worst place to get stung because your throat's already like swelling out.
We could swallow one.
Yeah, I was like 11 years old, and my mom, like I had no idea what was going on, and I didn't know I was allergic. So my mom looked at me, and my neck's just like this.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm a metalhead now.
Yep. So I was going to the hospital, sounding like a pterodactyl, basically.
Pterodactyl.
But
A pterodactyl.
it was a bad situation.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
That
and also
sounds like fun.
cortisone shots suck.
Yeah,
especially when you're a kid.
I've heard those are bad.
Yeah, not fun.
It just sounds brutal.
All right, on to the next. Ready?
Yes.
This one's a fun one. So this one comes in from our friend Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. And she asked, what is a famous person that you would want to help you fight off a horde of zombies?
Oh, that's easy.
Now, Walker,
Do
we think that we may have the same person here.
Yep.
And I'm curious as to who your first one is because I don't
Okay.
know if we do.
Okay, so
Do you want to do it at the same time?
on 3, we'll go like 1, 2, 3, shoot. All right.
Right? Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, shoot?
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then
so-
shoot, and then we answer?
No, shoot is the answer.
Shoot is the answer.
Okay,
So
okay.
1, 2, 3, answer.
Yes.
Okay,
All
okay,
right,
okay,
ready?
okay.
Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
The Rock.
Norman Reedus. Oh,
Norman Reedus.
Dang it. I was going to pick Norman Reedus for my second, but The
There you
Rock
go.
was my first.
okay, gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah, I would say The Rock because I could just bash somebody's fucking brain in.
Yeah.
Norman Reedus, I'm not convinced.
Dude, he's in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, but like,
And he's a saint.
But I'm talking about like for real, like the real person.
Dude,
Like,
Norman
not-
Reedus doesn't play anybody else other than Norman Reedus in the
Yeah.
show. Like, that's all him.
You know what? Actually, hold on. I want to change my first answer.
Keanu
I want to change my
Reeves?
first answer. Keanu Reeves. That's my
gotcha.
first answer.
Okay.
Because I know that
Okay.
he's an actual marksman. So
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go Norman.
Gotcha,
I'm gonna
gotcha,
go
gotcha.
Keanu Reeves for my first. Dwayne for my second. And
The Reeds.
I guess I'll go Reeds for third.
Nice.
Reeds got to prove himself that he can actually do that shit. But
Right.
I'll pick him third.
What about
Okay.
yourself, man?
Steve Buscemi, because I'll use him as camouflage.
This little goblin guy. Man, Steve Buscemi.
That's so fucked up.
'cause you
Steve
know how-
Buscemi is an American
He
hero.
is. He is.
okay?
He's a wonderful person. But like the first person
like a
I thought
goblin.
of was like, Steve Buscemi looks like a zombie. Looks like a human cigarette. But yeah, it's like like Michonne, how she had like her husband and her cousin or whatever, her boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah. You'll just put
Yeah.
a little, like a leash on him,
No, I just have him walk in front of me.
but still with a leash because it's funny.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever he wants.
Wait. I want to change my answer for one of them. I want Matt Best.
Matt
he
Best,
He counts as
son
a
of
famous
a
person.
bitch.
I'm taking
You
Matt Best.
Son of a
All right, well
bitch.
Taking Matt
then I have a
Best.
secondary one. Then I'm gonna go Bruce Campbell from The Evil Dead with the chainsaw arm. And everything.
Damn it.
No, yeah, but he
dude.
doesn't have an actual chainsaw arm.
Not yet.
Are you, dude? His entire
No,
career has
no,
been
no,
Ash.
no.
Do you
It
think
needs
for a
to be
second?
a real person?
But hear me
he's
out.
a real
Hear
person.
me
With a
out.
real, no,
Hear me out.
You cannot augment them in
Hear
any
me
way.
out.
You can't augment them.
Do you think for a second that
No.
that guy
No.
making that character his
You can't.
entirety of his
You
career on
cannot augment the
TV
person in any way.
wouldn't dive in full as fuck
No.
if there was an actual
No,
zombie
you're not here.
apocalypse?
I agree.
He
I
would
agree.
cut his hand
I'm
off
talking-
and put a chainsaw
I'm talking-
on it.
Or he could just
Current-
hold a chainsaw.
Yeah,
he's got-
exactly.
he could
I'm
just keep his
talking
hand.
current
My
first.
boomstick, man.
Current
Hail to the king,
people-
baby.
Current people in their current state. Like, I'm not talking about you can
Ash
augment
is still a
them.
good one.
You
Yeah.
cannot fucking augment these people in any way.
Even
Otherwise,
still.
I'm going to go, okay, give me The Rock, but he has
See, I'm not
superpowers
augmenting him, like-
of Ant-Man. I don't know.
I'm not augmenting him. Like I can just take him to Home Depot and buy him a chainsaw.
Yeah.
I think he's actually wielding chainsaws and killing zombies out
He
there.
can.
He might.
He clearly knows how. I mean,
about
You shouldn't though. You should always go blunt trauma.
Yeah.
Bladed is stupid.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
Always go blunt to the head.
Yeah.
Double tap it.
well, if we could pick a fictional character, then who would you go with?
A fictional character?
Fucking, I'll
Yeah.
pick somebody that could just destroy the world. Give me the Hulk.
Ooh.
Dude, no, because what if he gets infected?
Oh, well, then we're all fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already done.
That's why I'm picking the best one.
I'm gonna
I'd
go.
say-
I'm gonna go Doom guy from Doom.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Doom guy,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. The Doom Slayer.
Because at least he's in armor, so if he can't really get infected. Yeah.
Wait.
That's such a good fucking soundtrack.
I want
dude.
to choose the Terminator.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
He
yeah.
He can't get infected.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I just go, hey, bud.
bud.
I'm gonna stay right here.
But then you're gonna
Why
have a
don't you
whole
just
separate
go-
apocalypse,
Why don't
or-
you just go fuck all that up?
But then he's not gonna help you survive. He's gonna kill you too.
No. I want the one
I'll
that,
be
that when he
back.
gets to the point where he's helping them
Oh,
survive.
so okay.
Yeah.
But Sarah Connor still wants to kill him for
Okay,
some
well,
reason.
fuck Sarah Connor. She's an ass. What do you answer
She
about?
saved the world, man.
Fuck about Sarah
Multiple
Connor.
times.
No, I want.
The only person that could fuck Sarah Connor is Kyle Reese. So
True.
from Terminator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if you got it.
Yep. Got it. All right, I want Predator from Alien vs Predator.
Jesus Christ.
Just ripping out.
Can
the spinal
still be
cords.
infected.
No, he's an alien. He doesn't
Doesn't
have
matter.
human blood. It only
matter.
mutates the humans.
But see, then you have like the world of the worlds scenario though. Like, what if he gets infected by viruses and he can't handle that? Like, he doesn't have an immune system.
Yeah,
So
but
what
even-
if he just
even-
dies from being around that?
Yeah.
He's the fucking Predator.
Oh, that's tough. I can't do it.
I can't either.
I can't.
Fine,
move.
give me what's his name from God damn it, from The Watchmen.
Oh, Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan.
Dr.
There you go.
Manhattan.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
You can just use him for anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd just say
That's why I said we can only pick people that are not
yeah,
augmented
that's
in
fair.
any way. Because
That's
you
fair.
just pick somebody like that who's just gonna fuck everything up.
Deadpool.
Yeah. Well,
Did he just- he
Deadpool's
wouldn't get
turned to a
sick.
zombie at one point, I think.
In the comics, yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody's turned into a zombie.
I don't
in the
want
comics.
that.
I don't.
I'm okay with it.
Because then what? Blunt force trauma to the head.
Blunt floors.
Oh yes, bunt floors.
Oh, my favorite. Bunt floors.
Bunt floors.
Oh. No, I won't. Because how you can't kill him. He's done.
Well, he's
done.
not going to turn into a zombie.
but he can.
Oh yeah, good point.
All right, so we got our famous people.
All right.
That was pretty easy.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I think that lined up pretty
I
well.
think I'm gonna put Matt Best like first or second.
That's-
Keanu
dude,
Reeves-
that's you.
I don't know, man.
Reeves has gotta be.
I still kind of think
second.
Norman Reedus would kick ass.
I don't
Yeah.
know, dude. You ever
Yeah.
seen Matt Best? That man's a legend.
Yeah, he's the best.
I'm actually really upset with myself that
He's
I
actually
didn't
Matt
think of
second
Matt.
best.
Oh, I was about to do it, man. So I can do it really well.
Also, for those of you out there, so we got the okay to watch a movie that we will be doing. I don't think we'll be able to do the whole movie. We're gonna do it like in
In
cuts,
segments. Yeah.
But we got the okay from the guys. We asked them a couple months back.
Yeah.
Oh my god, am I excited for this
Just
movie?
fangirling
Cannot wait.
like crazy.
And those guys are super cool.
Stoked.
And I would love to do more work with them in the
Fuck
future.
yeah.
So shout out to everyone over there at
Yeah.
Black Rifle, everyone with Range 15. That's the
Dude.
movie, Range 15. We're gonna watch it.
Super
It's great.
fucking stoked.
Super cheesy, super
oh my
awesome.
God.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It's awesome.
But yeah, so that's cool. I just want to throw that in there. Anyways, should we go to a next topic?
Yeah.
we can do
Yeah.
that.
Pick
All
one
right.
out here.
This one's hard for me. I don't know if I can choose this one, but this one also comes from Victoria. Thanks, Victoria. She wants to know, what is your worst date and your best date you've ever been on?
Oh, I've got worst date right at the top.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I have plenty of worst dates. I don't have too many good dates.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
That's depressing. As
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. This area is slim pickings. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
That's true.
Well, yeah.
All right.
So worst date, and I did get some justice out of it though. So super nice woman, or seemed to be. We go meet
Woman?
up. Yeah.
How old we talking here? If you say woman,
I just refer to as
Oh,
woman.
okay.
Someone within our
Girl,
age
woman.
bracket.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So this was in like the last I'd say, yeah, I think it was just about a year ago, something
Okay.
like that. But so we go meet up, first date, everything's going totally cool. Seemed like really good chemistry, yada yada yada. We go to this really nice restaurant out there in I'll just say Green Fire. So we were out there, and it was really nice, beautiful fucking spot, and bit expensive of food. So we're in there shooting the shit, getting to know each other, yada yada yada. As is commonplace, I was like, hey, I've got very specific siblings that have their own sexuality and shit. What do you think about this? And she proceeded to say very derogatory things, and that God will smite all that are gay.
Oh no!
And then I was like, okay, well, that's a red flag. You're never going anywhere near my family.
Yeah.
So
Bye.
I just, and out of sheer like just I was just wondering, because I was like, how deep does this depravity go? I asked her what she thought about specific races. Then proceeded to say some of the nastiest, like backwoods white trash shit I've ever heard.
Check, please.
No, here's the funny thing.
He left
I ordered the most expensive shit on the fucking menu.
and then left.
Yeah. After the food got there.
Yeah.
And I ate.
What
I
a
just
man.
left.
What a ledge.
Fuck you.
What a ledge, dude.
Dude. No, and it's like it's the commonplace of it, dude. Like, one, if you're a piece of shit, fuck you. Like, you gotta, dude, it's 2020, man, and I know that's
real.
overused, but it's like, what the fuck is it to you?
Gives a shit. Yeah.
Like, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Stop using your religion to be a shitty
Dude.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And like
agree.
even with that aside, like, you nowadays, dude, like, you, even if your parents were nasty, like, that's not
You're
an
not your
excuse.
parents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not an excuse. You're a grown ass fucking adult, especially like the age that we are now. You're a grown ass fucking adult that can make up their own fucking mind.
Yeah.
If you're a piece
You're,
of shit,
you're
a
allowed to
piece
have
of
your own
shit.
opinions and
Yeah.
True that.
everything.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that bill was like almost $300.
Sick, bro. Sick.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the worst date. That was the worst date. Yeah, blocked her on fucking everything too.
All right.
It was funny as shit.
We'll do worst dates first then for
Yeah,
everybody?
yeah.
All right, cool. What do you got for a worst
All right,
date?
so my worst date this year, or I guess technically last year. So I took this girl out. Like, we had some good chemistry. We met at a coffee shop once before. It was fine.
Yeah.
I proceeded to take her out to dinner the following weekend, and all of a sudden she kind of was like giving me like a cold shoulder almost. Like, it was a little bit awkward. But so we hung out and
Wait
whatever.
a second. Was I there for one of these?
No, different place. So
This wasn't that person?
no.
that left early?
Nope, that's a different one.
Okay.
Person in face on.
Also bad, but no, it wasn't that bad. But so we go out to dinner, and so we fit or we're like halfway through the meal, and all of a sudden somebody comes over to the table, and it's an old fling of hers from high school, or old fling of hers from college. I'm pretty sure.
You pull his dick out.
Pretty much. So they start talking, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got to catch up sometime." Blah blah blah. It's great seeing you. Like, yeah, hit me up. Like, here's my new information if you want to just get in touch. And I'm just sitting here like watching,
like what the fuck, lady?
And then all of a sudden she goes to the bathroom
and never comes back.
Never comes back.
What the fuck, Richard?
Yep. And the guy who was 4 tables across from us also gone. And
damn.
Yeah, and it's like he left like early in his meal. Like he got like a to-go box. Turns out, like a week later, they go public on Facebook that they're dating. So it's like
that is fucking.
Like,
that's some shit. I mean,
so she
good
left
on her though.
She left without saying a thing. Like she said she was going to the bathroom. She dipped out. But I was left with a $125 check.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it, but that's fucked.
But that's different though. Yeah.
She was a piece of shit. So.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, this is officially awful.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys have had some bad dates.
Yeah.
I don't really.
That was just from last year. There's plenty of other bad
When
ones.
that's the thing though, is like it's not the environment or the date itself, because Greenfire is awesome. It's a fucking super cool place.
It's a cool place.
Really good atmosphere. It's just the individuals.
Yeah.
I was like, people are nasty, dude.
It's the people that suck.
Fuck people.
I don't know if I've had a bad date.
Oh, well, good for fucking you.
Lucky you.
Bloody fucking
I mean, I guess it wasn't really I mean, I guess it was kind of a date, but the one girl that was like, and it was a joke, I guess, but it was so early on for us talking that I was like, it's a really fucked joke to make.
Ruh-roh.
You guys both know this. So it was a very nice young lady who made a joke. Really hope she's not listening to this podcast.
So hi.
So she had met you guys, and she.
Because we're like line number one.
Right. Don't want to
filter feeding out.
Don't want to give too much away of who this person is.
No, for sure. Amnesty is.
Yeah,
honesty.
basically they had met all of us. She had met all of us.
Yeah.
And she.
Well, I'd hope she met you. Otherwise, she's just a fucking stranger.
She proceeded to tell a joke that I didn't know was a joke at the time. Of like, hey, do you have your buddy Walker's number? And I was like,
ooh,
why? And she goes. Well, I thought you wanted to keep things casual. That was the joke part that she said. Now, she didn't say it was a joke until after I went, that is fucked. I'm not giving you his number. Why don't you go get it yourself? And she goes, I was just kidding. We were just talking about an accounting format that I wanted to get the information from him on. And I was like, I don't care.
It's too late now.
I was like,
you've already ruined it.
All I said was bit early, and then I just stopped talking to her.
Just seared that fucking. See, that's like.
Oh, man.
It was just weird.
I felt
to me.
terrible. You know, I would never do that.
No,
I
it
would
was
never
just
anybody's
weird.
friend,
I was
but-
like,
That's if you guys
Grimy,
like
dog.
Yeah, if you don't really know each other, like if you're still testing the waters.
Yeah, which we were. It was so early on. Like I would have been cool if she would have just,
Yeah.
if she would have just reached out to you. That's fine.
Yeah, that's different.
But like you gotta
And I get it, it was a joke.
Yeah, no, for sure.
like,
But it's
was
the
bad timing.
context. Yeah,
Because
you
it
gotta-
was like the day after I met everybody too, so it's like,
Yeah.
all right, that's a little weird.
You gotta at least at a personal level, like you gotta at least establish what kind of a personality you've got as far as like
Yeah.
your humor and everything. Prerequisite to be like, hey, I say some really fucked up, awkward shit.
Maybe just put like a winky face on there to show like, hey, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
or something.
Hey, just joking.
Yeah, LOL.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've had like I guess I'm thinking for like first or beginning dates.
Yeah,
Because if you go back to like high school when I was dating people,
yeah. Well, I completely cut that entire thing out.
deep
Yeah.
into the relationships,
Yeah.
there was some bad ones in there, I'm sure. Because
Right.
we already knew that the relationship was on.
Well, I mean, we were all probably idiots back in high school.
Yeah, we were
anyway, so it's
fucking.
like,
I had no idea what the fuck.
I've
I
got
was doing.
another one, but I respect the person too much
Right.
to tell it, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Okay, that's
but there
fine.
was one that was real shitty, and it ended really badly.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say that one.
I'll do a quick one. So along with the worst ones, it's not the worst, but it was a bad one. I was at Chili's.
Hi,
Couple times
welcome to
over.
Chili's.
already sounds terrible.
I love Chili's, man.
Fuck you, Chili's 2 for $20, dog.
Dude.
2 for $20, dog.
To be fair, I haven't been to a Chili since I
Bacon
was like
chicken
in middle
ranch
school.
fair.
quesadilla.
Jesus
To be
Christ.
fair,
Hashtag not sponsored apparently.
Hashtag, oh, dude, whatever. But Chili's is phenomenal. It's one of my favorite restaurants.
I haven't been there in forever, so I wouldn't know.
We should at some point we'll
Dude,
have to
we should
go to
go to
Chili's.
Chili's.
I'm free today. Let's go to Chili's.
But if I can go to Chili's, and our waitress, who I don't know if it was like our first day, second day, something like that, but she was really shaky, couldn't really tell us what was on the like specials or whatever.
Right.
And she was like walking past, and like she knocked over our kiosk thing, or like little touch tablet thing with the games.
Oh, that bitch.
She was no, like did you could
And
tell
your
within
girl-
the
and
first
your
5
girl-
minutes.
The girl that you were with was shitty, wasn't she?
No, like I went to like, oh my God, like, are you all right? And like I reached down to pick up the little thing. They didn't clean the bottom because you know how some of those booths are like a step up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I like leaned over, couldn't keep my grip with my feet to keep me from falling forward.
So you
I
fell?
caught my face on one of the chairs of the table that was next to us, and I got a fucking goose egg like right on the side of my face. And I was already super nervous.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Did you get another date after that though?
Oh, I didn't allow another day because I was like, I made a complete fucking fool out of myself. I'm just gonna retract what had happened.
You perform like the date equivalent of Harikari.
Yeah, exactly.
like no, it's over.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's pretty
That's
funny.
kind of hilarious.
All right. So do we have best dates then?
Best dates? I haven't experienced what could potentially my best date would be.
I'm
Right,
still,
but have you had
yeah.
good dates? Like
Good dates?
really good one,
Fuck
like a really
yeah.
good one.
Yeah,
Like
I've had
okay,
really
okay,
good
it's,
dates.
it's not going to be the best because we're still 20-some
Yeah.
years old. Okay, so the best to this point.
Best to this point, had a really good synergy with this girl's woman's family, and they used to drink a lot of wine. So we'd go and we'd fucking go to wineries and shit, and we went out to things like Lake Geneva or something. Really cool fucking winery
Yeah.
out there, and we spent the entire day listening to music and just getting wine drunk, and it was a really good time. I haven't laughed that hard with like a significant other's family.
Yeah.
Super long, so it was good.
That's pretty
It was
dope.
one of the better dates that I've been on, just because it was warm.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, there
it's
you
just
go.
fun, natural.
But you, Doug.
Yeah, I was dating this girl for a while, actually a couple of years, and we had this really good time when we went up to Milwaukee and hung out for like the weekend.
Nice. Milwaukee's always a good time.
Like right before that, we were hanging out with the family because it was right around Christmas time and such. But
The lights.
yeah, dude, it was just nice. We went out and we walked around. We had some awesome wine and stuff at some restaurants, and just kind of just shot the shit for forever. And it was probably one of the most fun dates I've had in like a long time,
Dude.
But, yeah,
Nice.
but
yeah.
I got to lump some together here.
Mm-hmm.
Any date that I've ever been on that involved traveling.
For sure.
Yep.
New places.
sure.
I agree.
So like recently went to Port Washington with someone. That was fucking awesome. It was like one of my favorite days. Port Washington is an awesome fucking area up there, and we just kind of walked around. I'm big into like marinas and
Yeah.
like fishing
Oh, yeah.
arbors
Huge
and
into
stuff
that.
like that. Like that's one of the biggest reasons why I've always wanted to go to Maine. Is because I know they have really cool fishing towns there. So like that's what Port Washington was. It was super cool. We ended up having dinner afterwards, and it was just like it was a gorgeous day out.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it was winter, so for it to be a gorgeous day was crazy.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
stars
Been to
aligned.
Colorado before with people or with someone, and that was awesome. Like did my first 14er,
Nice.
14,000 feet, which was awesome.
Wow.
So any of them that have ever involved any sort of travel, I'm in. Like
Oh,
this
for
is-
sure.
This is going to
For
be a
sure.
fun time. I got one coming up here in March that I'm super excited for. So yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds nice, man.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. That's fucking
Yeah,
fucking
if I'm
squared
traveling,
away.
I'm happy. It's just and it's who you're traveling with too.
That's
No,
true.
for sure,
Yeah, because
for
that can
sure.
make or break anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say for me, those would be
Fuck yeah.
Nice, man.
No, it's seriously cool.
I don't wanna
I think
single-
across the board we've all had pretty good experiences.
Yeah.
Pretty wide spectrum of
Yeah.
dates
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
have.
yeah.
So
Well, you should have a very
it's
wide
good
spectrum.
to go out there and experience things and experience how great and shitty people can
Oh,
be.
for sure.
Because it just gives
Keeps
perspective.
perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
Most definitely.
So
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've relived that part of our lives,
now I'm like reconsidering. Like, did I fuck something?
What did I do?
Is this my fault?
what are we at here? 53
53?
minutes. What do we think, guys? This
We
was-
could probably do
Do you want to
One more short
Do you
topic?
want to do
a
one more?
real yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do one here. This one it's not one that anyone brought in. This was my own topic that I kind of wanted to discuss. And I don't know if we have enough time to talk about it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Coronavirus.
Goes
crazy
great with
shit.
Lyme disease.
Yeah, crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real wild stuff
The
out
memes
there
have
right
been
now.
pretty
and,
crazy.
And it's not really that everybody's talking about. Oh, it's not that deadly. Like the flu's killed 16,000 people. It's just how rapid it's affecting people and its transport of like how it's infecting people and how rapidly killing people it is. That's the crazy part about it. And I just read this article, and it's on NPR's website.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's all over the place now. So it's real news. There was a teacher was it Harvard? I don't remember where he was at. I don't remember where he worked. It was like one of the prestigious schools, though, right? Him and 3 of his colleagues got arrested, okay, for taking money, like $50,000 or $500,000 from China. And guess what they were teachers of? Can anyone guess? Yeah, biochems.
Fuck.
So, mind you, here's the crazy part. Here's where it gets fucking wild. So these teachers get arrested, right? Or the teachers and their colleagues get arrested, right? The one colleague gets arrested trying to board a plane with 20 vials of undisclosed viruses or whatever, undisclosed, heading to China. Okay? The people that were paying him, okay, the people that were paying him $500,000 to do this, guess where the company originated from?
China.
Wuhan, China. Guess where coronavirus's first ground zero patient was at? Wuhan, China.
That's
What?
Now you fucked up.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked
That's
up.
so, dude. That's so.
And look it up.
fucked
Look it up.
up,
I swear to
man.
God,
I
this
hate
is
hearing
real
shit
news.
like that.
This is real news going on,
Dude.
and it's nobody's really talking about it, but it's on NPR's website. I think there was 4 of them in total that got arrested. Like,
That's fucked.
and I'm not saying that there's any connection between the two,
Dude.
but I'm definitely not saying that there's not.
Yeah. What are the fucking odds,
And
dude?
Epstein totally killed himself.
Epstein
Yeah.
totally killed himself.
That's the stuff that fucks me up, man. It's like,
That's weird.
what are the
weird.
underlying context of that money transfer? Why that money was transferred? I mean,
What were they working on?
Yeah, what the fuck were they doing? Why was he transporting viruses? Unless he's a part of a fucking
they
team
didn't-
of
I guess they should.
researchers.
Why'd
like-
you rub his lamp?
Why'd you rub his lamp?
Yeah.
They didn't state that it was viruses. They said it was 20 sample vials of undisclosed something
right,
that he was
right.
taking to China with him.
And they somehow got through customs.
Well, that's where they got stopped at.
Yeah.
Because they
figured.
they didn't even get to the plane to board it. They like got stopped and arrested.
You know what's
Yeah.
terrifying is that they could just drop one of those vials and just, hey, now it's in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, what was in the vial? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't know. It could have
I mean,
been.
what was in the box?
What's in the box?
fuck's in the box?
What's in the box? Frosted Flakes. Damn.
Oh,
No. So I just wanted to bring that up. Like,
Yeah.
just look up
Current
teacher
events.
arrested, or just look up science teacher arrested, and it'll be like one of the first things.
there
that
was some
pops up.
reporter from Madison, right, that went over to China and like he's stuck in quarantine over there. I'm pretty sure. And he
There's a
said that
couple
people-
that are stuck in quarantine, like
There's, like,
in the
people, like,
Chicago
in the
area, in the
streets.
Milwaukee area.
Yeah, apparently there's people just like dead in the streets over there.
Oh yeah,
So
well yeah,
it's-
there was people that they had like they were in the streets. Just there's pictures of it.
No shit.
It's weird.
That's fucked up. Because like
Now, it's not- there's not that many
There's
deaths
zero sense
yet,
of
but-
emergency over here. Because
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if you guys have ever played Pandemic. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
I love that
Yeah,
game.
the first thing you do, well, other than
You go to Greenland.
Yeah.
other than Greenland and Madagascar, you go to China because they
Yeah.
have the most
Yeah,
ways to get
Yeah,
stuff all
distribution.
across.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
frustrates
it is interesting.
Fuck it. Narrow it down.
That's what I'm saying.
Clear out the
and
herd.
I think that's what people's biggest like conspiracy is on it, because there's
Yeah.
always conspiracies
Population
around stuff,
control.
is that it was a population control thing for China.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I think that's what people were
What
thinking.
makes that would make way more sense to me than it just being like, oh well, chaos happened.
Can you imagine an entire
On a
country
cellular level.
engineering a virus
Absolutely.
that they know they can stop, but waiting until it thins the herd?
Absolutely.
It's not unheard of.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
do it.
because Germany basically tried doing that, except
Yeah.
without a virus.
Dude. But that's
I mean, realistically,
that's, the thing,
that's historic.
It is.
And that's-
it is
that's the
true.
thing.
That's
Like-
what he was. I mean, but was
Yeah.
he trying to thin the herd, or was he just?
No, he was trying to eradicate the herd.
Yeah, he was trying to eradicate an entire people.
But even with that dude, like I would never put it past a government standing to not be capable of doing something like
Oh, yeah.
that under the covers.
But is the
I don't-
United States aware of this to let it happen, or are they now just like, what the fuck, China?
Yeah,
I don't trust-
Well, that's the question.
I don't trust any government to let something like this not go.
Yeah.
I just think we've been so early into this year, and even like late last year,
Dude.
where
Yeah,
it's
what is
been
it, like February 3rd or 4th or something?
it's been a very eye-opening couple of months
Dude.
to how
fucked everything.
how the elite people
Yeah.
can get away with shit. I mean, look at
Yeah.
the whole Epstein thing. They are blatantly getting away with murder
Yeah.
for their own personal gain, and
Yep.
it's like they're like basically telling us, "Fuck you, you can't do
Like,
anything."
what are you going to do about it? Yeah.
Nothing.
Go hire a lawyer and tell him to get on this trial or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to
And then
happen.
he'll end up
So,
dead.
Yeah.
And
Mysteriously.
Interesting. It's
Yeah.
very interesting.
It's-
All of this is very interesting right
Yeah.
now. We've,
That's why I just don't trust anybody anymore.
Stuff is slowly coming.
Fuck are you guys?
Stuff is slowly coming from like, and I believe it's because of technology. Stuff is slowly coming from conspiracy to this could actually
Reality,
be like
yeah.
reality.
To where the lines start to connect.
It's weird. It's weird.
It's good.
It's scary.
It's a good
but
thing
it's
because these things need to be shown. I mean, even
I've stopped thinking that conspiracy theorists are crackpot
whack.
theorists. Yeah, 'cause
unless
it's
you're a
like,
flat
okay, a lot of this
earther.
shit's starting
Unless
to
you're
add
a
up.
flat earther,
Yeah,
you're
that's-
fucking crazy
that's-
if you're a flat earther.
That's not a conspiracy. That's just willful ignorance. I can't speak today.
Will Ferrell. That's just Will
It's Will
Ferrell.
Ferrell
That's
ignorance.
it's not Will Ferrell.
ignorance.
He doesn't believe that.
Will Ferrell ignorance.
Yeah, no, it's just
But-
there's a lot of weird stuff going on. in
Yeah,
the world
dude.
right
It's
now.
all fucked.
It's crazy shit. Well, on that note,
Anyways, now that we've ended it on a bad note, I've got a couple other topics, but I think we can talk about those
Yeah.
in a live episode.
Yeah.
Make
Join us
sure-
again next week because none of us are planning on killing each other.
Yeah. Also, none of us plan on killing ourselves or each other this week, so just know
feel
that.
free. Chime in.
Yeah, seriously,
Get at Clinton. Just kidding.
we make too many Clinton references in this fucking podcast. It's probably why we haven't made it big yet. You're in here still, motherfucker. The red dot's on you, asshole. Oh shit.
Anybody hear,
No habla
anybody hear
inglés.
beeping noise? Beep, beep,
Beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep.
And
Anyways,
signing off.
yeah, we appreciate all of you.
Dude.
Thank you very much for listening and watching.
Yes.
Make sure to like and also, for those of you on our YouTube that are not subscribed and watching, just know I can see those analytics. There's 40% of you out there watching our episodes that are not subscribed to our YouTube. So subscribe, because that means we would have like over 100 subscribers right now. So damn it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, like the episode
Before
of
Jake
course.
shits a brick.
Before I brick a shit, okay? Go to our Patreon, patreon.com/WWLTW podcast, okay?
Okay.
Do it.
Go to
So much aggression.
Go to what else do we have out there? Oh, Teespring. We've got our
Yeah.
Teespring that is linked in the description below of the episode and on our YouTube, and it's on our Instagram. It's everywhere. We have it everywhere. Go there. We're gonna be bringing out new merch soon too. That's not just our logo. It'll be kind of different stuff,
Some quotations.
fun stuff. Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. So go there. Make sure you check it out. I made sure to keep it really, really well priced for everybody, kind of as low as we could go,
Yep.
and still make somewhat of a profit off of it. So
Right.
we priced them really well, and I've seen the shirts already and everything. Like the material's good material. I like it. So, and the cups, we have the mugs. Those are cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Otherwise, I think that's all we've got for
Yeah.
this week, boys.
Yeah, guys.
Cool.
It wasn't as funny as last week, but you
Even
know, we
still.
had some really good topics.
Yeah,
on
it's
there.
good to just
and
sit
we
and chat
appreciate all
sometimes.
of you
Yeah.
for sending in your topics.
Yeah, I think we should do that more often.
I think we're going to probably do it once a week now.
That'd
I
be
think
good.
we're going
Yeah.
to send that out there. We've got a running list on our show notes that we will go through.
I
And
think we should just highlight them just to show that we've talked about them.
yeah,
Yep,
yep,
that'd be good.
definitely, for sure.
But-
But otherwise,
If we don't see you, good afternoon,
Then
good
we'll
morning,
see
and
you.
good night.
are you a news anchor?
Oh, you ever seen fucking?
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
What's that movie with Jim Carrey? Or he's like living.
Bruce Almighty.
No, the one where he was like living in like a simulated world, like a TV show.
Mr.
No, god damn it.
But that's
You're
a line
Truman?
From that. Yeah,
The
the
Truman Show.
Truman Show,
Yeah, it's a line
yes.
from the Truman Show.
Oh, nice.
Dude.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.